3 times. He made the final in 2022 when he lost out to Jan Eriksson.
Yeah, one of my favourite Bruno stories was when he was running in Comp Eliminator, and he ran a full-on Scandinavian championship. Yeah, now bear in mind he comes from Switzerland, bang in the middle of Europe. Yeah, he was racing in Norway. If he won the event in Norway, he would be champion, and he wouldn't have to go to Finland for the final round because it would be so much.
Yeah,
he lost the final. So he had to go all the way to Alastaro for the finals just to make sure he qualified. And otherwise he could. Who knows? He might have even gone anyway for fun. But it's just funny that he could have saved himself all that grief, and unfortunately he didn't win the final round. So this Corvette in the fuel tech lane is the only car that he's ever driven in Pro Modified. He knows it inside out, back to front. I would say like the back of his hand, but I'm not sure he even knows the back of his hand that well.
Very quiet, unassuming guy. Lets his racecraft do the talking on the track. He really does.
Very, very experienced crew. He's known for picking off all the big dogs in European Pro. Well, he is a big dog in European Pro Mod, but for picking off steadily on race days just by being deadly consistent. Up against Andrei Arnova, hopefully a good, nice, solid run for the big twin turbo car from Estonia in the Kessler lane. Here we go, blow car and turbo car. That is the Andrei Arnova we are used to. Bruno, his first run of the season is a 5.96.
Only 2.29.
Well, look at the half track numbers, Colin.
Yeah.
No, look at them. Look.
Wow.
Go on.
3.88 for Bruno, 3.89 for Andre.
Andre's right. I think I said this last year, but Andre's back half is 1.92.
Yeah.
Now, there's lots of people listening that love door car racing. I think that's probably on par. I think it was Matthias Vulcan's back half that was better when he ran 5.5. But that's seriously quick.
Yeah, but 255 at the stripe as well.
No boost control.
No.
That's what that was. But anyway, only one flat to 60 foot as well. They're normally in the 0.94, 0.95, 0.96s or thereabouts. Bruno, as always, 0.96 to 60 foot. Look how much of a slug Andre's car was for the first half of the track compared to Bruno. Absolutely amazing. There you go, turbos.
Right, change combination then. Carl Cox. Cox's Cooler, number 1 qualifier. Brilliant, 5.76. The last run of the day yesterday. To say that Carl Cox is having to say Carl Cox is having a week to remember, of his life so far, I should think. He's done a lot as Carl, but this week has been very, very special indeed. He's got his Cuda into the 5s here at Doorslammers. He was down in London a couple of days ago having afternoon tea with the King of England. How about that?
Yeah, I wonder if the King knew who he was talking to.
Yeah.
And I mean that in a nice way.
No, he does. There's a brilliant backstory behind that. If you go onto Carl Cox's Facebook feed, you can find out all about it. But,
no, what I meant was there's probably people standing there, wow, who's that old bloke standing next to Carl Cox? Oh, it's the King! Sorry, that's who it is. There we go. Yeah. Everybody knows who Carl Cox is, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, 5.76 is PB on this side of the world. I don't think he's been all that much quicker in Australia, actually. I think that's pretty much.
I think he's pretty much matched what he's run. Yeah. A few people were cross-referencing numbers.
Okay, Matthias with the Jag in the fuel tech lane. The first time I've seen the nitrous vented on there. Just checking in case of spits and spots, which is what Dave's doing, looping up to the heavens. The track crew have actually checked and it's fine and they've walked away. However, ultimate decision rests with Dave on the start line. No pressure, Dave. There we go. So yeah, Carl Cox, really interesting to hear what Dick Costa said. 7-speed transmission in that.
Wow.
7. He doesn't shift them.
Yeah, 397, 181 at the 8th.
I'm sure he was aware someone was in the other lane, went on the two-step as soon as he lit both bulbs on the tree. Matthias wasn't hanging about, he just wasn't quite as quick as Carl was.
Yeah.
He's still number 1 qualifier at the moment with that 576, however, they are trying to hunt him down. I don't think the nitrous fight for Matthias, because that's almost exactly what he's run all weekend with the bottle off. So we shall see. Anyway, thank you very much to these our Polish friends for coming all that way. Amazing looking car. So we've still got a whole host of big hairy door cars coming your way. At the front of the lanes, Michel Turenne, Marcus Hill, defending European Pro Mod champ, Jari Rantaniemi, John Webster. I can see Jack Williams, who's probably in Pro Mod heaven at the moment, with that lot sitting around him.
Well, he's number 10 on the qualified list.